Kia pai ki te ngakau, ko te mahaki, ko te whakaiti, ko te humani, kia whakamiharo ko atu i ngā hoa maho rangi matua, kia whakamiharo ko atu i ngā hoa maho papi taungi, kia tauringa whakaaro i o te hunga pokanoa, kia tauringa whakaaro i o te whakahauia. Hei kaupare noa, ke tahuri kau ko ahau, e hara, e taku teina, e taku tuakana, e aku karaputinga whakahurutanga, ka tū hei ārai, ka tū hei tauira whakakitinga moku, ka tū, ka tau, ka ho. Ho atu ko te taua e whakamewai i ngā rongo kia tina, tina, whakahuia kia tau, ka tau.
Welcome, parents, honored guests, senior leadership team, Gifted Informed Class teachers, and to you, Massey High School's graduating class of 2015. First of all, thanks to Henry, doing much justice to Hendrix there, with his rendition of Hey Joe. And Denise, thank you. Well, I thought this year's speech would be a much easier process than last year. Got it wrong. Might ramble a bit, you've been warned. This time last year, I was saying goodbye to a remarkable group of students, and I'll be honest, it was hard to do. But they are now well on their way to accomplishing great things. And now, today, I say goodbye to another group of remarkable students, and it's just as hard to do. But it is the reason why I love teaching. What tempers the loss, though, is the fact that I know that you also go on to accomplish great things. I'm also a bit jealous as well, because this stage in one's life offers so much. I could take the best part of the day, thanking so many individuals for making this year so rewarding. If I don't directly, take it as read, you know who you are. I would, however, like to take a moment to acknowledge Shakira and Eric. They've done themselves, the school, and you proud this year. Eric has grown so much in stature, in confidence, and money. And Shakira, I cannot adequately express the respect that I have for you. Dorian, Sarah, likewise, it has been an absolute privilege to work with you. Cody, a more genuine bloke couldn't hope to meet. And he's so well complimented and kept in check by Leah. Whitney, your enthusiasm, drive and demeanour will ensure that you go far. Quinn, the man with the quote for any occasion. Rochelle and Brian, your organisation of Friday was just one of the many examples of your commitment and ability to operate under pressure. Kyler and Gordon, though you may have taken very different routes, you both leave me no doubt that you'll succeed at the highest level, no matter the endeavour. Naz and Jonathan, positivity plus. I wish you all the best. The team we have chosen for next year is a tough act to follow. Amongst the wider prefect body as well, so many of you rose to the occasion, stepped up when you were needed, volunteered for more. Thank you all. Likewise, a large number of you sitting before me today, genuine, friendly, accepting and hard-working, you'll all be missed. And then there are those who have faced obstacles that have stopped them on tracks, and yet they've succeeded at the highest level. Those who refuse to blame circumstance, but rather embrace those opportunities that have been presented. There are many in this world that could learn so much from you. You have my utmost respect and admiration. All in this room have made this year another immensely satisfying experience. But today is an opportunity for you to say goodbye and to thank you and to thank those who invested so much in you for so many years, your form teachers and your deans. Some of you may have made some mistakes in the past. Rest assured though, you will leave here today with no ill feelings. Well, the culmination of your 13 years so far of education still awaits. Exams start next week, and they will prove to be a real challenge for some of you. All we can ask now is that you use your remaining time wisely. Prepare the best that you can, and leave each examination confident that you have given your utmost. But before I say my farewell and continue with the ceremony, a few words. Though you should embark on the next stage in your life looking forward, never lose sight of where you've come from. West Auckland has shaped you for the better. You have qualities that are a product of the unique environment in which you were raised and educated. You are resilient, resourceful, and adaptable. You are warm, respectful, and empathetic. You will quickly learn that these qualities will carry you far in tomorrow's world. You'll be stars, it's just you'll be stars in someone else's story. You will face challenges that may seem daunting. Don't shy from them. Rise up to meet them. Don't focus on perceived barriers. Rather, keep looking for what will allow you to succeed. You will be presented with opportunities that we here can only imagine, and we can only hope that we have prepared you to recognise them. What you do with those opportunities, though, is now firmly in your hands. We can, however, be certain that a remarkable group of young adults sits before us, and they are ready to make their mark in the world. Stay true to who you are. Don't think you want to have more than you need, because until you have it all, you won't be free. And finally, remember, you are always welcome here. Thank you.
Good morning, parents and students. My name is Dorian William, and I'm pleased to be one of your MCs at the graduation today. Thank you, Mr. Fairley, for your speech. And I would like to now invite our principal, Mr. Denman, to speak to you.
I feel quite emotional, and it's a really. I'm going to put this down. Are you speaking, Shakira? I feel quite emotional because my first year 13 at Massey High School. I've got lots of people to thank, but first of all, I just want to thank Eric and Shakira, the head boy and head girl, who have led me well, who have been seen them both grow in lots of different ways, but have been very vocal when it counted the most, and having a great set of hands in terms of guiding me in my role here as principal. I'd like to thank Sarah and Dorian, who wasn't even a support role, it was like having 4 head boys and head girls there. So thank you all, you're great young people, and the world is a great place having you here, and I can't even begin to think what you're going to go on and achieve, because you're great people, and bless you. And thank you so much for your guidance. I'd like to welcome Lani, who was our 2011 head boy here. Only everyone had said, oh, you'll love Lani, you'll love Lani. It's true, I love you, Lani. In a very short space of time. Lani's down, we're talking about, thank you for coming back, Miss down at Otago University, and welcome home, that's what I say to you. To the senior leadership team who again have looked after me well. And it's a message I want to give to you here. We are awash with great leaders in our school. And following somebody like Mr. Ritchie is a hard task for anyone. And I still call him boss, because he's still my boss. And we meet every 2 or 3 weeks. For those of you that are over 18, we meet for a beer. For those of you that are under 18, we have a cup of tea. But he sends his apologies. He would be here soon on one of these things. He's still out of it, and he is a great man. But he left me with great people and great staff. No so more than Mr. Jones, who's been a tower of strength, Mrs. Cranston, Dr. Smith, Mr. Riseborough, Mr. Tinley, all great people, well over 150 years of experience here at Massey High School. Thank you for your leadership and for your guidance. He also left a great staff. And as I've said to your assemblies, we're an outstanding school in the top 10%. ERO had recognised Massey High School as one of the best schools in the country. And that's in our report, and that's in the work that we do here. So never ever forget that. I'd just like to re-emphasise what Mr. Fairley said, this is your house, this is your home. And I said to you last week, come back any time, but we want to see you back when you need us the most, when things aren't going well, when you're thinking of dropping out of university, when your work's not going well and you need some support, when you're starting a new job and you need to hand a CV, or things just aren't going well at home. Come and see us. That's when we want to see you the most. That's when we can help you and support you. This will always be your school, this will always be your home. So come back and see us and let us help you at any stage. You are fantastic young people. And all the staff here in the seats and up here will tell you that every year group is different. This year's year 12 going to 13 are very different from you as a group. And that's all the way in terms of right throughout schools. This year 13, I can think of one word. Mr. Jones said, what would be that word? It's aroha. Can I tell you that? You exude love. You exude support of each other, of us as staff. You know how to have fun, you know how to study. You've got a big heart out there, and I'm jealous of you where you're going to go in the world. This world is a great place. We want you to travel. We want you to see the world. Don't settle here for Auckland. Go out and see the world. But come back and do something, one thing for your community. And whatever you do, be outstanding. And whatever you do, because you deserve it and you're worth it. Bless you all. Thank you to all the staff everyone that organised today, and we wish you well. Thank you.
Students, when your form class is called, please all move over to the side of the auditorium and line up in alphabetical order. You will be called up in groups of 4 or 5 students, and we will applaud each group after. After we have presented certificates to the first 3 schools, we will have an address from Lani Allo from the class of 2011 before we complete the presentation of certificates. Now I'd like to ask the Deans of Anawhata School to present the certificates.
AHK. Can I apologise in advance for us? Nithiam Al-Mahazi. Sharp.
Sorry, excuse me.
Yes.
Is it on live? Yes. We can't see it. We can't see it.
Better? How's lights? Kieran Cameron. Cole De Silva. Matthew Fong. Rochelle Goliath. Alex Jenkins. Two of them are there. Emma Lloyd. Saeed Mohammed, absent. Danielle Morgan. Chelsea Matchway. Yvonne Patti. Damon Sheep. Rose Sketcher. CJ Southgate. Phoebe Tamayo. Tim Wright. And Angel Zhu. APA. Andrew Williams. Leska Beach. Kieran Kant. Ethan Kaltaj. William Edelson. Billy Gell. Gordon Heath. This is the absent. Whitney Hampton. Jasmine Hopperis. Yuqian Xiao. Fahd Hussain. Soto Camilla. Ryan Kasmara. Gracie Wesley. Kira Liang. Grace Ma. Stephen Aurelian. Carla Palmer. Jack Parkinson. Ross Phillip. Brennan Revel Nash. James Scott. Sarah Soul. Joseph Shin. Lawrence Silk. Liam Spear. Gina Stanley. Quinn Thomas. Sebastian Pichot. AVE. Unfortunately, Mr. Balaban is unable to join us this morning, so Mr. Deans. Maria Cagney. Rachel Cochran. Joshua Fong. Alvin Kumar. Georgia Tullett. And Nathan Vaatosini. Thank you to the Deans of Manawatu. I would now like to call upon the Katikati Deans to present their certificates. We'll start with 13 KBB. Samina Asiata. Borum Borum. Shyla Burgess. Matthias Flores. Tommy Fluma Ono. H.N. Kwong. Catherine Perry. Naz Saleh. And Carlos Stowers. KCR. Sarah Black. Anisha Khan. Farmeen Nisha. Natasha Patchett. Shorbo Ramanpur. Tammy Smallberger. Unaloto Suli. Zaiba Plan. KJM. Jed Murdoch, would like to join the students. Alfred R. Henry. Jaden Andrews. Finn Bradshaw. Dylan Burrell. Devin Dorota. Fuzan E. Valerie Ethel. Francis Matoto. Sarah Milford. Melanie Mons. Jenny Park. Mike Tucker. Louise Van. Anyway. Okay, thank you. KNS. So right next to Liam Aspinall. Ron Booth. Larissa Clough. Wyatt Hughes. Laura Jackson. Mackenzie James. Amelia Jenkins. John. Sean Kim. Maina Krasa. Ocean Lemositeri. Alex Legman. Anna Loretta Mokeni. Alana Oxley Declan. Varshan Eddy. Samantha Pesler. Zach Scott. Patrick Taylor. Joshua Tree. Eric Williams. Raina Wilson Farley. Harry. And Shakira Zachary. Thank you to the Deans of Cutting. Prior to the presentation of the certificates from Muirway School, I'd like to call upon Catherine Perry and Sebastian Vajotic to perform Bathe in the River by Dominic Ocean.
Like a bird through prison bars, on now I see. And if I believe I will be free, oh, cool river flow. I'm gonna learn wherever you go. I'm gonna bathe in the river. Gonna hold my head in the river. I'm not gonna worry anymore till I reach that golden shore. Oh, baby, mighty river, hear that rushing sound. Dear water, lay my burden down in the river. Gonna hold my head in the river. I'm not gonna worry anymore till I reach that golden shore. Hey, hey, baby, I'm not gonna worry anymore till I reach that golden shore. Oh, baby.
Thank you, Catherine and Seth. I've just realised we've taken a slight detour from the program. We'll get back on track. I'd like now to call upon the Bermuda ideas, please. We'll start with 13, MML. Delia Murray. Jamie Guthrie. Georgia Hartland. Aho Vinsu. Vijaya Krishna. Alflex Lima. Jeremiah Pazo Gomez. Trayvon Robinson Ram. Helena Suafi. 13 in Lisa Almar. Jordan Campbell. Shivani Chan. Matthew Drummond. Kathy Ann Faywood. Jessica Greenlaw. Alex Hyde. Lachlan Hyde. Katie Gilman. Emmeline Lavermine. Catherine Morrison. Kyrie Young. Liam Povey. Benjamin Sagas. Harrison Sanders. Oscar Scott. Isaac Shaw. Asita Tangaloa. Tauhidi Tamai. Shemtimu, Samuel White, Isaac Wesley. Amy Green. MRO. Bradley Black. Chelsea Bradshaw. Jeffrey Carter. Hannah Castle. Tommy Choi. Matthew Crook. Leonard DeRobert. Amy Fleming. Alicia Fowler. Kaylin Hinzer. Con John. Christopher John. Milan Leaf. Jesse Longden. Tejana Moravik, Monica Smith, Keith Taylor, and Jennifer Claire Van der Meer.
Thank you, Mr. Fairley and the Deans. It is my pleasure now to introduce our guest speaker, Metiti Lani Alwa. Lani was head boy prefect of Massey High School in 2011 when we reunited. In his time at Massey High, he was involved in many areas of school life, including participating in the annual school musicals, choir, student council, and school senate, to name a few. In 2011, he was awarded the AMI Showdown Performing Arts Scholarship, as well as the University of Otago Island Entrance Scholarship, which funded his first year of tertiary. Lani has just completed his fourth and final year of undergraduate studies at the University of Otago and will be graduating in December with a Bachelor of Music, majoring in Contemporary Performance. Next year, he will be studying towards a postgraduate diploma in music performance at the University of Otago. In the community, Lani is also heavily involved in suicide prevention work and is a FLO Suicide Prevention Ambassador for Live Up. It is a pleasure to welcome back Lani to Massey High, and I invite him now to address you.
Blessed name of Fire Tua, to the Oli who she night. Salvador is heel from us. 49 2. Before I begin, I'd just like to take this time to acknowledge our principal, Mr. Dinner, Mr. Fairley, and those who made it possible for me to be here today. What a privilege and an honor, and thank you. I'm very honored and privileged to join with you today to celebrate the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. And what is the story of the students of the Massey High School class of 2015. You have made it. 5 years of education at one of the finest secondary institutions in New Zealand. 5 years of triumphs, hardships, memories, relationships, and lessons. You have made it. For that, I commend you. As a student who has come through the same path as you, walked the same corridors, worn the same uniform, and of course been subjected to the same daily aromas that was the PCL chicken feed factory, I have a deep empathy for each and every one of you. Because funnily enough, at one point in my lifetime, I was you. And so in saying that, I like to think that my being here today is not in an ex-head boy capacity or because I was head boy when you were year 9, but in the most respectful way possible. I'd like to think that today I share with you as a brother. share as your brother would to his siblings. Because we family, man. And so as a brother, from my heart to yours, real talk, I would like to share 3 things that I have found and learnt along the way in my journey over the past few years. And I hope that at least one of these lessons can be of use to you as you prepare to embark on the next stage of your individual journeys. Number 1, live and savor every moment. Live and savor every moment. Now, a moment is defined as a brief point in time or a specific point in time. Today, right here, right now, as I share with you, as you sit there, surrounded by your friends, your family, and your teachers under this roof, as you walk across the stage to receive a certificate, and as you graduate from Massey High School as the class of 2015, this is a moment. Lord willing, you will come to experience many moments in your lifetime, and I encourage you to live and savor those important moments. Your 21st birthday, the day you leave home, your first day at university, submitting your first assignment at university, the first day of an apprenticeship, your first job, and yes, your first paycheck. Remember these moments and look back on them. Why? Because they enable you to do things that help you grow. They enable you to reflect and reevaluate. They enable you to learn, to be happy, to be sad, to be encouraged, to be challenged, to relive, to remember, and to appreciate. No matter what kind of space you're in, at whatever point in your life you are at, looking back on those moments lived will spark something inside of you that will enable you to grow. So when you arrive on campus for your first day at uni, or turn up for your first day at a new job, I want you to stop, take a deep breath, take a screenshot or a Snapchat video of that moment and upload it here and here. And when you look back on that moment, take from it what you will and what you feel. Number 2, honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. Now, you would have heard it many a time before, time and time again, but the reality is, honesty is the best policy. Now, I want to focus on the context of when things don't go to plan, or when you find yourself in times of hardship or defeat. Now, it is inevitable that you will be hit with troubled times at some point in your lifetime. But what defines you is how you bounce back from those obstacles. Now, I truly believe that in moments like these, a bit of honesty goes a long way. You may get to university and find that you do an assignment and you don't get the expected mark that you wanted to. Or you may find that you have to repeat a paper. You may be in a job where you have not reached a target or an outcome. You will obviously feel down or disappointed. However, in order for you to reset and prepare to stand up and give it a go again, give it another shot, you must sit down and reflect on the situation at hand. Be honest with yourself and acknowledge the situation for what it is. This may mean that you have to accept responsibilities for actions taken. As hard as it may be, if it's going to help you bounce back and give it another shot, then go for it. But always remember, honesty is the best policy. My third and final piece of advice is very short and very simple. An oldie, but definitely a goodie. Hard work pays off. Yes, hard work pays off. Ludwig van Beethoven said, Don't only practice your art, but force your way into its secrets, for it and knowledge can raise men to the divine. Each and every one of you here today has an art, a craft, a gift, something special. And one day you will all be masters in your craft, whatever it may be. To become a master, you must work hard. Now, hard work does not consist of you just full on head down, attack whatever's in front of you blindly. It involves strategy, sacrifice, decision making, and commitment. If you want to be a top athlete, you're not going to be up late the night before a big game or a big competition. If you want to graduate with top marks, with a really good degree, you're going to have to make sure you're at all your classes and you hand in all those assignments on time. When it comes time to graduate, when you make that national team in your sport, and when you get that promotion or dream job, it is at that moment that you fully know, understand, and appreciate that all your hard work will pay off. Now, 5 years ago, we were all in the old school hall for the Year 9 prize giving, and I spoke to you all and said that I look around the room and I see a room full of young people who had the potential to do great things. Today, 5 years later, I look around the room and the view has changed. I no longer see a room of just young people with potential. I see young leaders. I see change makers, groundbreakers, world shakers. And I see a room full of young men and women who are now ready for the challenge and triumphs that lie ahead. My brothers and sisters, you have made it. Journey well. Live and savor those special moments. Be honest and work hard. And never forget, if you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. 'Cause the time is now or never to make your dreams come true. You better wake up and pay attention. Congratulations, class of 2015. Doing well.
Thank you, Lani, for your inspirational words. We appreciate the time you've given to be with us today, and we wish you all the best for your future. You were and still are a huge role model for us all. We will now continue with the presentation of the certificates. I would like to ask the PHAR Deans to assist.
Start with 13 BCD. Jasmine Wells. Josie Carlisle Palmer. Denise Davis. Jessie Correa Thompson. Marihira Waru. Captain PGL. Ravindra Anuriti. Rehan Abu. Tane Carrington. Yu Hong Chen. Alex Fan. Faisal Ganchi. Faraz Hakim. Harry Hastings. Timothy Wadeke. Jisoo Kim. Amy King. Alex Clark. C. Mongkolpong. Sashadia Agnagur. Hale Singh. Leslie Swan. Daniel Wing. Kyung Jun Yu. Jaden Brown. Henry Bruce. Jason Campbell. Cody Castle. Alexis Curran.
Woohoo! Did it!
Leah Danji. Jessica Dawson. Connor Davis. Samantha Elwood. Liam Furman. Kevin Good. Brendan Coe. Gloria Kelly.
Well done, Gloria.
Rachel McMurdo.
Good on you, Rachel.
Jack Michaels. Brad Melvin. Tamiko. Devon Tavadu. Sinead Townley. Dorian Viliamu. Corey Waikato. Ivy Wong. And Kiara Murukanis. ETL. Dylan Burling. Valmai Ayosita. Joseph Lee. Atunasia Manufatoa. Angela Moyo. Jenny Ranyafa.
Thank you to Mr. Fairley and the Deans. I would now like to call on Leonard Durolia to play an original composition entitled Riverside.
once again, we're there, just keeping you on your toes. Life is full of the unexpected. We'll adapt. I'd like to call upon, please, the Deans and after him to present this to the exam. And we'll begin with 13 TFN. Jane Ayana. Wajiha Atal. Taylor Felton. Nafatasi Fuimo'u. Paul Gilmore. Terrell Henry. Bayami Dua. Masahiro Miyamoshi. Amira Nisa. TTA. Roxanne Burgess. Montel Kalapana.
Way to go, Marty.
Trinity Conran. Osana Fuimona. Dion Henry. Rachel Henry. Jacob Corrier. Dean Coker Smith. Riche Lamato. Angela Marr. Sean Redmond. Alexander Tavita. Jaconi Vamana Seme Afanasanga.
Yes, sister!
Kaya Holland. And Tanya Williams. TTU. Zane Allen. Joselito Buenaventura. Harry Goody. Nicola Burrows. Jeremy Cathcart. Timothy Clapson. Jerome Gounder. Rochelle Gounder. Gentaro Konishi. James Langworthy. Caleb Moore. Ryan Martin. Kate McCullough. Tatiana Knightley. Simon Park. Jared Schroeder. Nikita Seth. Peter Welsh. And Wade Young.
would now like to ask our head girl for 2015, Shakira Zakiri, and our head boy, Eric Williams, to address you.
Welcome and good morning guests, parents, staff, and of course to the graduating students of 2015. It only seemed like it was yesterday when we walked in through those Massey High School gates in our yellow and white striped t-shirts, not knowing we would be where we are today. As I look back on my time at Massey, I cannot help feeling sad that I have to leave this place where I now have my second home. I take with me the things that I have learned to the next journey of my life, and I can say that each and every student here leaves this room with more than just a qualification. The memories that I have made in the school is something that I'll always cherish. From initially starting year 9, where there was the first class, the first football game, or for some of the guys, the first girlfriend, we suddenly found ourselves being year 10s where we got to explore all over New Zealand on Wider Living Week, along with building amazing new friendships. In year 11, we found ourselves tackling NCA level 1 and saying to each other how difficult it was, but now that we look back and compare it to this year, we think to ourselves, what were we thinking? In year 12, we finally graduated into senior year, thinking that we were so much more tougher than the little year 9s, until we realised, well, I realised, that I wasn't so big myself either, sadly. And of course, this year has been a phenomenal year. Whether it was the PTP camp with the gold badges where we pulled off the majority of our pranks, to the year 13 camp seeing Mr. Feely and Mr. Bruce get soaked with cold buckets of water, to the 4:30 show where I gotta say that I only beat Mr. Den by simply drawing a line on a piece of paper, to the midnight Paris ball where everyone looked on fleek, I have to say that these are all precious memories that I'll never forget, and there is so much more that I wish I could mention. But I also know that my last precious memory is going to be this graduation. Looking into your eyes today, I feel blessed to have been your head girl for this year. I see in your eyes pride, joy, and change. And I also see expectations for each and every single one of you, whether it's to be a doctor, engineer, manager at BK's, or chief executive of PAC&C. I know that you're all meant for great things, and I genuinely mean that. I also want to thank all the people that got me where I am today. Firstly, to Mr. Ritchie, Mr. Denham, and the senior leadership team. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be in such a position and for your inspiring leadership. While I can say that standing beside Mr. Denham hasn't always been easy, as you can see due to the height differences, there has honestly not been a single day as to when I was touched and inspired by his wise and kind words. To my parents, who without I wouldn't be the person I am today, thank you for not clipping my wings and for letting me fly to find my own place in this world. To my siblings, who I'm sure that I have managed to annoy constantly and get on every single cell nerve that there is in the human body, thank you for pushing me to be the best person I can be and for always being there to pick me up when I needed it the most. To the teachers and staff who have spent so many hours behind the scenes, I'll always be extremely grateful to you all, especially to my 2 form teachers, Mr. Nixon and Ms. V. To my amazing deans, thank you for all the support, and Ms. Haddon, I wish you all the best for your retirement. To the prefect team this year, thank you for being such a lovely, amazing and talented bunch. A special thanks goes to the Shisado squad, Eric, my partner in crime, who has always had my back since day one. I thank you, and I honestly couldn't have asked for a better person to take this role onward. To Sarah, who has been nothing short but like a sister, thank you for backing me up when Dorian and Eric pulled out their dry jokes on me at Mac's on Fridays, and for all the deep, meaningful conversations. And to Dorian, my brown brother, thank you for being so humble, full of laughter, and for nugging Sarah's bag when we least expected it. To my squad and the other 2 musketeers, thank you for being my mates throughout my high school experience. And to Mr. Fairley, who has acted as like a second father to me. I don't think that there are enough words to describe how grateful I am for what you have done for us this year. Whether it was your constant jokes about my height, or the Big Pin joke, or the time where I asked you for a note to go to the nurse, but being the person you are today, you drew a music note instead. I can honestly say that we will miss you dearly, and once again, thank you so much. And lastly, to my fellow peers, we all have some difficult days ahead of us, and I want to say to you, however difficult the moment, however frustrating the hour, just remember that we will always overcome whatever lies before us. We will overcome because failure is not in the Massey way. We will overcome because Muhammad Ali is right. We are the greatest. We will overcome because we can wrestle with an alligator and tussle with a whale. We can handcuff lightning and throw thunder in jail. And most importantly of all, we will overcome because the next time that you walk in through those gates, you will not be walking in alone. While you sit there in the exam room, opening your paper, an army stands behind you. And right there on the front line stands your family, friends, teachers, and right there stands me, your head girl. And while I cannot give you the answer to question 3C, I can honestly assure you that you have my most unshakable faith in your abilities. So my final words, I want to say to you that there ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, and ain't no river wide enough, baby, to keep you from reaching success. So go out there and make the world a place of your own dreams. Thank you, Massey High School, for the best 5 years of my life, and I wish you all nothing but the best. God bless.
Greetings, parents, staff, distinguished guests, and of course, Year 13 graduates. Welcome to a very exciting occasion. My name is Eric Williams, and I've been your head boy and fellow classmate for the last 300 or so days, so I really hope you already knew that. Tonight marks a truly significant event in our lives, when we are no longer students, but become adults, who have been prepared to venture further across this earth and conquer every challenge that we are faced with. But we have not gotten here by ourselves, and there are numerous acknowledgements to be made. Thank you to all the teachers and staff who put so much time and effort into shaping us into adults. Thank you for the late nights marking, taking time away from families to supervise us on camps and trips, and being our friends as well as mentors. Thank you to all the HODs, managers, deans, and special mention to the best deans, Mr. Ball and Mrs. Haddon, and coordinators for running the operation smoothly. Thank you to all those who continue to fund our school. We are truly appreciative. Thank you to the parents who have ever so kindly stuck by our sides no matter what mischief we got up to. Tonight is also for you to see that your efforts were not in vain. Thank you to Mr. Glenn Denham for all the work you've done this year and all the great things that you'll do for the school. Mr. Denham is a very humble man for those who have not met him, and I've actually gone ahead and written his reply to save him the trouble, and I think it would go a little bit like this. Thank you, sir. Thank you. But you know what? It's not me who you should be thanking. No, it's them. It's them, it's him, it's her. Look, let me tell you this, sir. Let me tell you this. I am not the boss. You are my boss. Shakira is my boss. Sarah and Dorian are my bosses. And you know what? You all are my bosses. We love you. We really do. Thank you to Jay Kinnison, the physio, who let me use his microwave and kettle to cook my noodles so many times. And the biggest thank you to whoever's brilliant idea it was to change the acronym of our school values from RICE to ERIC, essentially making my head boy selection speech 1,000,000 times better than it would have been prior to the change. Finally, to you, class of 2015, thank you, brothers and sisters, Tānes and Wahines, my soles and summers. And congratulations on making it here today, equipped with the knowledge and qualifications to take on the world. I know it wasn't easy, but anything easy is never worth it. You'll be rewarded for your patience and perseverance. Strive to be different and have an unmatchable work ethic. I hope you all go on and turn your dreams into realities, and I hope you live with Eric. Oh no, I mean excellence, equity, respect, integrity, and community. We thought that the sky was the limit, but now there's footsteps on the moon. Keep seeking the heights. Keep in touch with your friends here, and come back to visit. When some of you become superstars, always remember that charming Asian head boy who was really nice to you and never gave you detentions. In conclusion, I'd like to thank the entire Prefect squad, especially the Gold Badges, for their outstanding work this year. Shakira, my partner in crime, thank you for being so dry that it was funny, and so clumsy that it was entertaining. You're an honor to work beside. Dorian and Sarah, thank you for being top-notch deputies, geniuses, and comedians. Good luck to you all, class of 2015. Before I leave, I want to leave you with a quote I quite like. A wise head boy once said last year, "Life is not like a box of chocolates, rather it is like a bench press. At first, you don't have any stabilizing muscles and struggle to lift even the bar. But as you work harder and harder, you build resilience. When weights increase and times are hard, you think everything is impossible and that the bar is going to beat you. Then you have your spotter. Your friends and family that look out for you in the big bad world. So live your life like a bench press. Work hard, play hard, and know that you are never alone. Thank you all for making the last 5 years an unforgettable experience and bring on the future. Thank you.
We've made it. Not only have we made it through another year at school, but we've made it to our 5th and final year at Massey High School. It's been a very long journey, but today we're here to celebrate the immense achievements and successes we've had throughout this journey. The year has forced us to face many challenges, working hard through Level 3, university entrance, scholarship applications, choosing a career path, all while balancing a social life, part-time work and other commitments. Despite this, 2015 has also been a year full of so much fun, success, and endless exciting opportunities. There are many people I would like to acknowledge and thank for their hard work to help us get to where we are today. Firstly, thank you to Mr. Denham, who may have only joined the Massey family this year, but has been the most inspiring and caring leader. To the senior management team for your most brilliant leadership, thank you. To the father of all Year 13s, Mr. Fairley, we truly thank you for all the time and work you put into taking care of us. You have done a fairly good job, we must say. To our form teachers, thank you for sticking by us for 5 years and being there for us whenever we needed guidance. I know I speak on behalf of APA when I say, Mr. Parkin, we're really going to miss you and your sly jokes that always make our day. Lastly, I would like to thank this year's prefect team. It has truly been an honour to work along such an amazing and talented group of people. Shakira, what a privilege it has been to work with not only an amazing and inspiring head girl, but also one of my dearest friends. Of course, a huge thank you to Dorian for being an amazing partner to work with, as well as our head boy, who is a star. Being a deputy for 2015, I've been so blessed to have been offered many different exciting opportunities to try new things, meet new people, and learn so much. I'm extremely grateful to the school for having so much trust and hope in me. I mean, to be completely honest, I'm not too sure what they saw in that shy, quiet little girl that walked in as a Year 9. However, I can definitely say that I'm not walking out the same person. Massey has shaped and built who I am today, and I'll always be forever grateful. Although 2015 has been a tough year, filled with its fair share of ups and downs, there is no doubt that it has been one of the best and most memorable years of our lives. Goals have been reached, challenges overcome, stronger friendships and squads have been formed, and memories have been created, all to be cherished for a lifetime. Friends have seen the best and worst of us, but I guess it is through these experiences and challenges that help build and prepare us for the scary, wide world out there. I would like to congratulate the Year 13s once again for graduating and wish nothing but the best in everyone's future endeavours. This may be the end of one chapter, but it means only the beginning of another. As cliche as it may sound, it really is just the start from here. The atmosphere and opportunities Massey provides is something I've realised you only truly appreciate once it comes the time to leave. I'm going to miss Massey and the community, the people, teachers, and you, my beautiful peers. However, I believe goodbyes are never forever, and the memories created will never be forgotten. As sad as today might be, I know everyone here should be leaving in high spirits, for a bright future lies ahead of us. Whether it's tertiary study, full-time work, travel, or whatever it may be, I wish you all nothing but the best and expect nothing less. Finally, as Dr. Zeus once said, congratulations, today's your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. Congratulations once again on finally getting through 200 weeks of high school, and good luck for 2016. Thank you.
Everyone has a story. Everyone has a story. Make your own worth telling. 5 years ago, a chapter of my story started here at Massey. I came here not knowing what I'd do or what to expect. I came here anxious and nervous about the school life ahead of me. I came here holding the hands of my mother, keeping the tears inside if she ever left my side. I came here clueless. Being unaware of the years, I eventually found my interests. I have met many people and made lifelong friendships, and these special bonds have created the most precious memories that I'll never forget. As this 5-year chapter of my life at Massey comes to an end, I can't help but to remember my time here at a place that has given me so much. Throughout the first 4 years of high school, we were led by a man I've always looked up to, Mr. Ritchie. He ticked every box for an inspiration. He walked his talk with grace and humble attitude. It was sad to see Mr. Ritchie retire, but continuing his legacy is the new principal, Dunk Master Denham. He never fails to impress me. He is a man with such humility and respect. He is a leader that puts his students and his staff first before him. He is a man of action with great visions, and I know the school is destined for greatness. Another special mention is to Mr. Fairley, and I thank him for his support as the Year 13 level coordinator and the teacher in charge of the prefix. I truly admire the effort you have gone into guiding us, and your work is much appreciated. I would like to thank Sarah for being an awesome partner in crime. You can do whatever you set your mind to with your work ethic and your cheerful attitude. I'd like to thank Eric and Shakira for being awesome friends and great head prefects. Without the help of our wonderful families, we wouldn't be in the position we're at today. A massive thank you goes to the families for always keeping us on track with your endless love and support. Thank you for sticking with us until the end, as you have made our journey shine even brighter. I can truly say that we have the confidence now to take on the next phase in life, thanks to you, the parents and caregivers. Now, in Year 9, my head boy sang a song, that exact song he just sang. I have not prepared a song to sing. Some people may call this a rap, but I have prepared poetry. Here we are, at the end of yet another year. After 5 fast years, we sit here, ready to leave, but sad to go. Some with predicted paths, others head off into the unknown. Some of us are anxious, some are scared. Some of us will go into this world fully prepared. After 5 years, we sit here, remembering all the highs and lows of high school, all the squads like the Saint Squad, Super Squads, Gutter Boys, thinking they were cool. After 5 years, we sit here, simply as a family, where people collide, combine, and connect despite their nationality, where islanders meet Asians and Asians meet Europeans. At the end of the day, we will remember all the memories and friendships made. Moments with post-it notes and glad wraps and crazy handshakes, signed t-shirts, signed faces, certain boys known as snakes. This is it. Class of 2K15, you are graduating from high school. This is the end of something old and the start of something new. You will go places. You will go far. And wherever you go, you represent Massey. You take us with you. So go on to inspire, to motivate. I want you to prevail. I want you to be a role model and never seek to fail. I want you to make a difference. I want you to be free. And for as long as I breathe, I want you to succeed.
Thank you. So the head prefects, the old badge prefects, sort of badge prefects, and of course the rest of you, my Year 13 students. We're about to conclude the ceremony. After the official party leaves, there'll be a morning tea in the hall to celebrate. Please join us. Congratulations, students and families. Please stay.
Mm-hmm.